What is up, all you dirty little heathens out there? Welcome back to the Half-Assed Heathen Podcast. I am your host, Cody Black. Welcome, joined here with my wife, Dayna.
Hello.
This is only the third time we've had to do this, or fourth. Welcome to the second episode, official second episode. We did do another one, but we've been having audio issues, if that's not obvious by the last two episodes that we've gone out there. If you're new and you haven't gone down to the last two episodes, episode 0 and 1, the way that we do things around here is my lovely wife is a baby heathen, and she's going to be asking us a question, and we're going to base the whole episode off of her question. And this is completely raw, unedited, and we're just going to see how everything goes. So, babe,
Yeah.
what's the question of the night?
Okay. Which of Loki's children is the most meaningful or significant?
Like, to me, or just kind of like in general?
In general.
Um, I would say it has to be Hell because, or Hell or Hella, because she essentially runs the Helheim. She runs the underworld. When we die, we go to her, and she puts us in the places. If you're a nasty little piece of shit, she puts you in the bad spots. If she thinks that you're a chill person, then she just puts you there with your ancestors to party it up until you're reincarnated.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I come from a Christian household, so Christian raised. And I always thought of hell as this horrible place that you just can't
Mm-hmm.
go.
Yeah, no, in our line of faith, I mean, Helheim has a lot of nasty places, like a river of snakes that tear you limb from limb, and some really nasty spots. But with our faith, it's more or less like you should not be held accountable for your mortal sins
Mm-hmm.
unless there's something that will influence more lives negatively,
Yeah.
like child abuse or breaking an oath. Like those are the two big no-nos. You want to make sure that you live up to your word and you protect the children. You don't fucking hurt the children.
Yeah.
That's about it on that question.
I have more to add.
Sweet.
Or which of his children is most feared?
Most feared. Personally, I would shit my pants if I ran into Jormungandr.
What about Fenrir?
Fenrir, I mean, I'm just saying from like a personal perspective, like a giant fucking snake in the water. Like if I was out on the beach and just this massive fucking head the size of Africa popped up, I'd be shitting my pants. If a giant wolfie popped up, I would just hope that he saw the other people as more tasty and I could run away. But I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
in that aspect, I guess if you're one of those people that believe that Ragnarok is still supposed to happen, it hasn't happened yet, then you'd probably fear Fenrir the most. I mean, from the stories and stuff, it says that his bottom jaw is gonna scrape the earth and his top jaw is gonna scrape the heavens. Like he's gonna be a big boy.
Is he bigger than the gods?
Yeah, he's massive. That's why they locked him up.
If we saw one of the gods, like
Uh-huh.
in person, how big do you think they'd be?
I mean, the gods are said to walk among us in disguise because they can shapeshift and whatnot. So if we were to run into a god, they would look like us, but they're
In
supposed to
their true
be
form?
they're supposed to be giants. Um, I
Hmm.
don't think we have any measurements in
I wouldn't think
the
so.
tales or the sagas. Like nobody went up to Odin and
I
was
was
like,
like,
"Yeah,
how tall
he's
are
like
you?
fucking 12 feet fucking tall." But I mean, if you were to take the origin myth where they kill off the giant Ymir,
Uh-huh.
right, and then use his skull to shape the earth,
Well, they can shapeshift. They can probably shape into like a big fucking giant.
probably could. I mean, you have the wall builder. He came to the gods as their size, and then when they realized that he was actually a giant in disguise, he got even more giant than the gods. But I mean, if Ymir was big enough to make the Midgard Earth, that had to be a big fucking guy.
Yeah.
So in order to take on that big fucking guy, you'd have to be pretty fucking big yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
So I don't know. Like you said, they could probably get bigger.
What
Like
if their actual size is just like 1 inch and they're just massive?
like my peepee. Millimeter Peter gang.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's nothing, at least that I know of, that actually tells us the scale and the size of the gods. But I mean, they can shapeshift, so I don't see why they couldn't get bigger. Because if they can get smaller, they should be able to get bigger.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, didn't Odin turn into like a snake or something
mm,
and go through a mountain?
yeah,
Like how small was the hole that he had to go through?
small enough that a snake could fit into it.
Yeah.
But he was also with giants, so
The hole was probably big, but to the giants it was probably small.
yeah. Like to us,
Hmm.
we could probably reach our arm in there, maybe.
Shove a little child in there.
Yeah, but yeah, I ain't got no clue on that. I'm just curious, um, on what brought this question to your mind.
I don't know. I think when we normally talk, it's of the gods in general, and I was like, maybe we can focus a little bit on Loki.
Mm.
And I was also curious, like during my research, I heard that he had, or it is believed that he has 6 kids, right? Or is
um,
that wrong?
yeah, no, he has. Keep it in simple terms. He's got the snake. He's got the half dead daughter. He's got the giant wolf. He's got the horse, and then I believe just two normal sons.
Hmm.
Because when Loki gets chained to the center of the earth, they use his son's entrails to tie him up. Like
Oh
they kill and get
shit,
his
that's
sons,
dark.
and yeah. But I mean, when he's chained down there with his son's intestines, I believe he's got two. I guess not human, but like god sons, and they
Okay.
cut them open. They take their intestines out, and then they chain him down with them. And he's
Who chained him down?
Odin and Thor and the gods.
Oh, the gods did.
Mm. Loki is in the myths. He does a whole lot of no nos, which usually works out good for the gods.
Hmm.
Um,
But then he made more no-nos that were not for them.
that were like really big no no,
Yeah.
like really. So essentially, when the giant comes to make sure I get this right, when the giant comes in disguise as the wall builder to build the wall, he wants Freya's hand in marriage, just like the rest of them, and then he also wants ownership of the moon and the sun. And Loki's like, well, hey, this guy will build our wall. We'll just make it impossible for him. Like, he's like, I can do it in like 4 seasons. And Loki's like, how about we just tell him to do it in one, and he can't have any help, and it'll be impossible. We'll get a half built wall, and like then we can finish it the rest of the way. But then the
Hmm.
dude was a giant in disguise. So he got pretty much the entire wall built within 1 season. And then Loki had to shapeshift into a horse
To
to,
distract his horse.
yeah, and make a baby with it.
Huh.
And so after all this stuff goes on, and he comes back with the horse, essentially the gods start like talking about how like that was too much of a close call, whatever. And then Loki goes off and starts roasting the fucking gods. Like Odin takes half of the slain and fallen in battle, right? So Loki looks at Odin and he goes, "You're the one killing off all the good warriors because you want them for your fucking army." And he's dissing all these gods. He says, "Freya, you fuck your brother and you fart during sex." And he had this drunken night where he was just going off on all the gods, pissed him off, and they ended up chasing him out. He went into hiding, and then the next day they're like, we're fucking sick of this guy. This guy's done too much fucking shit.
Hmm.
So essentially, they chase him down, and he uh, transforms into a fucking fish, and then they're trying to figure out how to get him out, and then they invent the net. They're like, here's a net, we can use this to catch fish. So then they catch him, and yeah, they tie him up in the center of the earth with his son's entrails as his chains, and he's underneath a snake's head, which is dripping venom on his face.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife, I forget his wife's name, but his wife is sitting there with a bowl, catching the venom. And every time that she has to move and empty the bowl, the venom drops on his face, and he, writhes in pain. And that's where we get earthquakes from. Essentially, that's
Wow.
how they explain how we got earthquakes. So imagine you get chained to the center of the earth with your son's entrails, you getting poison dripped on your face. You're like, you know what? Ragnarok time. We're gonna fucking kill these gods, essentially.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure the order of events, but
Who knows?
he's able to break Fenrir free from, um, I
The
think,
chains?
well, the ribbon. I think it was called Gleipnir. I think that's what it was called, the ribbon. But he's able to break Fenrir free. Um, his daughter Hel, she has her army of the undead that she brings to the surface of the world, whatever. And Jormungandr, the serpent, and for some reason, Sleipnir, his horse or Odin's horse, decides not to side with his father,
Uh-huh.
which is
And sticks with
interesting.
Odin.
Yeah, because Odin.
This could lead off my next question with this. Um, does his children bring only chaos, or do they bring good with them, or more good than their dad? Like, you're gonna have like 6 children. One of them's gonna be either more like you or less like you.
Well, I mean, it depends on your definition of good,
Uh-huh.
because Hel, she is the keeper of the dead.
Yeah.
Um, at least from how I feel about it, is she holds respect for the dead because she's supposed to be half dead, half alive,
Yeah. So
right?
she's half dead
Yeah,
herself.
and she's been essentially was looked at like a fucking nasty
Gross, disgusting thing.
zombie
Yeah.
thing. So she preferred to hang out with the dead people. But in order to take care of these souls, you have to have some kind of respect, because if you didn't
Yeah.
respect them, then everybody would just,
It would be chaotic.
let's throw them in the fucking Snake River.
Yeah. It'd be a mess.
So, I mean, with Hell, she brings good, she brings bad. My own experiences with Hell, she's really, what's the word for it? She's very, I don't want to say remorseful. She's very, I guess, full of pity for people.
Like human in general.
Yeah, like she's, I don't know how to explain it. She's full of understanding. I've only had like one experience with Hell, and I wasn't even
Oh.
reaching out to her. I was reaching out to Freya, I think, or
Uh-huh.
Frigg. It was like literally the first 2 weeks of me starting my whole journey.
When I first met you, I can't remember how long after we were together, but I believe I had a dream about Yermungandr. Is that how you say it?
Hmm.
He was in a cave, and I just remember in my dream it was dark, and this voice was calling to me and telling me all these wonderful things that I could have and all these wonderful things that I could do. And you were there and you were like, no, don't listen to that. That thing's evil. Like, don't do that. Or you were like, be cautious. And I turn around and there's this huge snake. It's like completely black, red eyes. Like, it was like smoky. It was pretty cool.
That's sick as shit.
It was interesting. Do you remember
Yeah,
the day that I told you about it?
yeah.
Yeah, I still get the chills every time I think about like that snake. But when we were talking to your friend, she's like, "Your Mangada's not all evil."
No,
So
because we don't believe in all evil or all good. Each
yeah,
god has their flaws. Like Odin's a manipulator. He's a liar.
yeah, I
He's
didn't know that.
Yeah, he disguises himself like when he goes into the mountain, right? He's
Yeah.
trying to get the meat of poetry back.
And he does it any way he can,
And he
basically.
goes in and he seduces the giantess. I forget her name.
And has sex with her, right?
Yeah, like 3 times. And then he just fucking takes the shit and eats out. Like he manipulates people.
Yeah.
When he first shows up to that land, um, he sees the slaves or the workers in the fields with their scythes, and he walks up and he goes, "Yo, dog, those scythes are shit. You want to check out my scythe? Check this scythe out." And then he's able to like whack out a whole field in like one strike, and they're like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "Yeah, you see this stone right here? This is a sharpening stone. You can use this to sharpen your scythe like that." And they're like, "Oh, bet we want that shit." And he's
Hmm.
like, "All right, cool, catch." And then he throws it up in the air. And then as they all go to reach for it, they
He
all kill
grabs.
each other
Oh
with their
shit!
scythes.
I
Like they
wasn't expecting that twist.
no, like he throws it up and then they all jump for it and they all kill each other with their scythes. Like he's a manipulator. He wanted um never mind, I'm going off on a tangent. But yeah, Odin is a chaotic god. Very chaotic. He drove himself mad to get the runes. So
Hmm.
there's a
And
point.
killed himself, didn't he?
Oh, he stabbed himself and hung himself from a tree for 9 days and 9 nights, and he essentially drove himself to madness to see through um, onto the simulation of the world to
Get the.
find the runes,
Yeah.
essentially. So there's a point in Odin's life, and I call these aspects. So there's an aspect of Odin that's mad and crazy.
Uh huh.
There's an aspect that's manipulator and stealthy and strategic. There's also the aspect of like the war Odin, who's strong and powerful,
Yeah.
and
The wisdom one.
yeah. Then you got the wise god who travels the realms in a blue brimmed hat and blue robes or whatever.
Yeah.
Like there's different aspects of each god. They're not just like it's just like us when we're kids. Like I want to be Spider Man. Then you're like, maybe I want to be a firefighter. And then
Uh-huh.
you start acting like that. Like when I wanted to be Spider Man as a kid, I was trying to do flips and I was like
Me
doing the
too.
fucking Spider Man pose and shit.
Jumping off the couch, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, like we all have aspects of our own lives. Like I've got skateboard Cody.
Yeah.
I've also got guitar playing Cody.
You got a lot of goatees.
Yeah, like we all have a lot of different aspects, and it's the same with Loki's kids. Like they're not all bad. I mean, Jormungandr literally only got hucked into the fucking ocean because he was getting so big that they're like, "What
What
are
the
we?
fuck do we
Yeah,
do?
what are we gonna do?" So Odin just fucking hucks him in the ocean.
He's like, have
He didn't
fun.
ask to go there. He didn't really. I honestly don't think he ever did anything bad.
But they were like, eh.
Yeah, and then like he throws him in the fucking ocean, and Thor's like, "Hold on, there's a big thing in the ocean. I need to go catch it." So then Thor starts a fucking rivalry off with Jormungandr for like no reason.
Hmm.
So
Just
now,
because he was there.
yeah, he's there, and Thor wanted to test his strength. Like I'm pretty sure, like that's the only thing. I don't think Jormungandr's ever done anything
Yeah.
except for Ragnarok,
Huh.
at least to my knowledge.
That's true.
But like he didn't do nothing wrong. Fenrir, he didn't do nothing wrong either. The gods
Yeah.
betrayed him.
And then he's trying to get back at him.
Yeah, and I mean, like they essentially turned him against them, and
Yeah.
that's not necessarily his fault.
Yeah.
And Hell, she just was loyal to her dad when he was all like, "Hey, let's fuck some bitches up." She's like, "I got you, dad." That's how I want
Yeah.
my daughter to be.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if we got to go fuck some shit up, just
Let's go.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Get your
Teamwork,
shoes.
baby. But I don't know anything about his kids that got cut open, and like I think that might be the only mention of them is that one spot, at least to my knowledge. I'm trying to rack my brain, but yeah, I can't remember.
Who of his children do you think are more looked past because of one child or two?
Like which ones looked over the most?
Yeah.
Sleipnir. He's just a horse.
Yeah, he's just a big old horse with Odin, right?
Mm-hmm. Horse
So is
with.
he like completely loyal to Odin?
I mean, yeah, he doesn't turn against him in Ragnarok, but he's the most looked past because I mean, Sleipnir is loyal as fuck to Odin, and Odin uses him to travel between realms
Uh-huh.
without the bridge.
Wow, he's that fucking big.
And I mean, personally, that dream that I had with Odin in it, like
Oh yeah, I remember
we might have to make a whole episode based off just like our
our
UPGs and stuff.
dreams. Yeah.
Yeah, experiences. Um, but yeah, my dream with Sleipnir and Odin, like they were massive. I remember seeing Sleipnir, and you could just feel the fucking power radiating off his fucking horse. Like this thing was massive. It was huge. It was strong, and it was. Try not to get too into it because we could just make a whole episode based off of our experiences.
Yeah.
But like, because I when I first started this faith, I did zero research. I wanted to see if it was real. I
Yeah.
didn't want my brain getting tricking itself, and like I didn't want me to expect to see things, you know.
Yeah.
But that dream that I had with Odin, and I guess we'll just talk about it now since I'm talking about it. Um, I was in an urban city area, and I was on one of those overpass bridges, like in Vegas when you want to go over like the little skywalk thing. And I was a soldier dressed in camo, and I was like dying, leaned up against the wall, and I'm breathing heavily. And I look up, there's like a flash of light, and there's this horse, giant fucking horse, and he was gray with like a black mane, and this fucking massive dude on it who had like this black plate mail armor with gold trims and gold designs in it.
Hmm.
And he had a fucking spear with him, which Odin has a spear, which I
Yeah.
didn't know at the time. And this massive dude, like if I try to think about it, the horse, because I mean those bridges, they have like the glass pane window thingies. Those are like 12 to 15 feet high.
Hmm.
Sleipnir went over those, and then Odin went even taller than that, like a
Damn.
good between 20 and 30 feet. These huge fucking people. And Sleipnir, he has 8 legs, but in my dream, they just looked blurry. Like it looked like his legs were just fucking
So big you
blurred.
couldn't see him.
No, they were just blurry. At least that's what I thought. But maybe I just seen 8 legs, and I was like, a horse don't have it 8 legs,
And your
and
brain was
my
like, what the
brain was
fuck?
like, yeah. But like Sleipnir was huge and powerful, and I could feel it in my chest how fucking strong and powerful this thing was.
That's so cool.
And when Odin looked down on me and reached his hand out for mine, I was reluctant at first to reach to him because I was like, I'm not done here. I can still fight. I'm not dying yet. And I just
Yeah.
felt like this essentially just like peace. And it was like you're like I heard a voice in my head that's like, you're done here. There's nothing else you can do. It's okay, come with me. So then I reached
Damn.
my hand out towards him, and that's when the dream ended. And, you know, 6 months after that dream, the war in Ukraine started. So I was
Hmm.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Like I was already like having all these wild fucking crazy dreams and shit, and then that happened. But Sleipnir, I'll tell you, dude, I will never fucking forget that. It's like that feeling in my chest. Like I'm feeling it now. That feeling of just like a gravitational pull of power and strength. Like this thing had its own
Yeah.
fucking gravity. Like I felt like I was being pulled to it. Like this
That's
thing
crazy.
is insane. It's huge, it's big, it's powerful, it's strong, and it's I don't know how to put it, but it was just so confident in what I was doing. Like there's no I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Like it had its thing that it was doing and it's doing it and you're doing it now. Like the fucking thing's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite. One of my favorites. Like one day I really want to get a tattoo of it.
Of Sleipnir
Mm-hmm.
with Odin riding it. Or just Sleipnir.
I want to do like a Norse style Sleipnir.
Okay.
I'll have to show you some Norse art with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's the most overlooked because they say if you do meditations on Yggdrasil, And if Odin sees you worthy, he will lend you Sleipnir to travel to other realms.
Wow.
And I'm assuming it's spiritual.
Can I tell you about one of my dreams?
Yeah.
I had a dream way before I even met you, way before I realized about this faith, this
I
dream.
had a dream of time gone by. Sorry.
But in my dream, I'm going up this mountain and there's so many obstacles in my way. Like I was struggling, like this whole fucking mountain was swallowing me whole. And then I remember this entity aspect of the universe is like, here, I'm gonna grab your hand. And in my dream, I was a sassy bitch. I was like, why the fuck are you gonna grab my hand? Why can't I grab yours? You know? And it told me, it's like, if I grab your hand, you can't let go. And I was like, oh, okay, that's good enough for me. And I get to the top of the hill, and there's this gorgeous tree, huge tree. Like, I can't even describe like how beautiful it was. And me and this aspect of the universe, we sit down, and it's like, you see this tree? This is the tree of life. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what your faith is, what you believe in. Everybody's going to come to this tree. And that's when I woke up. And
Mm.
it was like one of the most craziest, surreal dreams I've ever had.
And I mean, just to be clear for people listening, you didn't know anything about this faith till you met me.
No, zero. I had no faith, no knowledge other than the
Mm.
movies, but I just thought it was movies, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, there's no Iron Man in our faith. I do praise Spider Man
I
though.
know. I know.
But I
But you
think,
know what I mean, like the Thor and the Loki movies and
yeah, I mean that's what I
that.
thought too. Because yeah, what dude, the first thing that I heard was, obviously I'm a history nerd.
Yes, you
I
are.
love mythology. I love all that kind of stuff. But I was mostly into like the Greek and Roman stuff back when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, like kid, I was a Norse history nerd. I fucking love Norse mythology when I was a kid.
Wow.
Like when I was a kid, I was actually thinking about this the other day. When I was a kid, I thought Thor was for reals, right?
Yeah.
Like I thought Thor was for reals. I thought Odin was for reals. Like when I was a kid, I used to like pretend like Odin was my dad, like my dad was Odin, right?
Oh, that's
And
so sad.
it's, well, I don't have dad.
I know. That's why it's even more sad.
What's even worse is dad dead now.
I know. Stop.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, it just like a flashback of something that just was totally just like
Just
done, just
real.
buried deep down in my subconscious.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when I first heard about this faith, I had TikTok for like a week about 3, almost 4 years ago,
Hmm.
and there was just a dude saying, "Hey, you military Norse pagans, if you want to have your beard in the military, go to my website, download this thing, and then you can keep your beard for religion of freedom, or freedom of religion." And I was like, didn't really pay too much. I watched the video and it didn't phase me. But then that video popped up like 3, 4 times.
Hmm.
I was like, all right, I gotta look this up. And I looked up Norse paganism, and then I was like, oh shit, people actually still do this. Like, I thought this was
Hmm.
like I thought like he was just a little wacko guy praising comic book characters and shit. And then I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, hey, the Norse myths are a real
A
thing.
real thing.
Like
Yeah.
there's actual
I
fucking
feel
myths
like
for it.
most people out there just, I mean, especially me, like growing up on movies and stuff, like you just think they're movies. You don't think that they're like actually real, you know?
Yeah, so that's probably better off that way. To be fair.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazies.
Yeah, be like my daughter and be like, Dad, I watched this YouTube video and now I'm scared of a fucking 30-foot dude with a siren head. I'm like, babe, it's not
She
real.
still talks about that.
I
I'm
know.
like, oh
I
my
know. She needs to quit watching that shit when she's at grandpa's.
yeah, even like Evil Bluey. Like, where
Yeah.
did she get that?
Dude, I don't know. But yeah, that was my first thing. And yeah, that night when I researched a little bit, I stopped myself and I was like, all right, let's see if this is real. And I remember walking out to the back deck with the red solo cup of box wine, Looked up at the sky, felt like I was being fucking stupid talking to nobody. And I'm like, hey, I called a couple gods' names because I knew Odin, I knew Thor, I knew Loki.
Yeah.
When I was researching Norse paganism, Frigg was one of the names that popped up, so I just said it.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you guys are real, send me a fucking sign. And I was like, I feel fucking stupid right now, but here's some wine, here's an offering to you, and I dumped it into the bushes. And that I think it was 2 3 weeks. It was just solid every night. I had these horrific, just dreams, just horrific fucking dreams, and they were so real. I mean, there's one where um my ex now, but my girlfriend at the time, like she fell off a cliff and I could hear the blood curdling scream, and like even now I could still hear that blood curdling scream. And it's still fucking terrifying. It got to that point where I was like, all right, you guys gotta stop doing this. Like I was like, I get it, you guys are real.
Yeah.
But that's the same time period that I got that dream about Odin. I didn't know about Sleipnir having 8 legs. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
about Odin having Gungnir, his spear. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that the gods were giants. Like I didn't
Yeah.
do any fucking research. And my dreams, when I did more research, I was like, oh shit, this is what's happening.
Yeah. The
And then
puzzle
I was
pieces come in.
yeah, and I was like, why am I having all these horrible dreams? And then I did more research on Frigg, and she's the goddess of premonitions.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I did call on her name. And
Mm-hmm.
I did say, like, give me a sign. I don't care if it's a dream or if it's you slap me in the face. I don't know. But I mean, just this faith has been crazy. I
Yeah.
I just I'm so glad I did not do any research. I experienced things myself, and after that, forget about it. I went down the goddamn rabbit hole. I did my fucking research.
Do you remember the first dream that I had when I started getting with you and started to get more involved with Norse?
I don't know. You're gonna have to freshen my mind. It's been about a year and a half.
So I was in a different realm. At the time, I didn't really comprehend it. But there was this huge war going on with all the
Mm.
continents.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember seeing this very beautiful lady. She was captured by the bad guys. And she tricked the guards. I can't remember what it was. It was either they fought each other and killed each other, or she convinced them to be her bodyguards. But she was really good with her words, and she was super pretty, and she had like gold hair. Like she was so pretty. And she ended up getting out and gathered information on the bad guys that eventually helped win the war. And it was crazy. There's so much details that I can't remember.
Mm.
I should have wrote it down.
Yeah, and I remember you told me that, and I was like, how much research have you done? And you're like, I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, I haven't
And
done
I'm like,
zero.
you need to research the Aesir Vanir War. I was like, you need to research Freya because I mean, yeah. I was like, yeah, Freya's a magic bitch. Not only is she a magic bitch, but apparently she's so fucking hot that everything in the world in the realms want to fuck her and marry her. Like it would not be hard for her when she's captured to look at the guards, and be like, oh, I'll marry you if you just whoever survives, right?
Yeah, just like we all.
Like, oh, you know what, pretty old little old me needs a little protector.
Why can't you guys be my bodyguards? Because I'm so scared.
Yeah, and I mean, like, dude, reading the Havamal, Odin says because the Havamal is the word of Odin. There's a whole fucking thing. It's called the Maxims for Lovers or whatever, and it's just talks about the dangers of women talking
Women.
too much,
I remember
essentially.
the first time, like, I was like, I don't know if I was like reading over your shoulder, but I was like, what is that? And you're like, this is the Hava Mall.
Mm.
And you're like, you should look into it. And he's like, just be aware. It's not very girl friendly.
It's not. It's really not.
And I'm okay with it because I believe it. Being a girl myself, I believe it.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, anybody who's listening to this, if you're new, intermediate, or if you're long time experience, you haven't read the Havamal yet, do it. I mean, it's not a Bible, but
It's just words of Odin, right?
it's it's packed full of just like, yeah,
Advice.
good. It's good shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking good shit. Like, dude, man, I need to find the one verse. I might have to pull it up.
Want to do it on my phone?
Well, I got the Hobmal on my phone. We can see if this thing will keep recording
Don't unplug
when we go to
it.
another one. I know. I'll be very careful. We don't want to mess up like the
Like I
last
did that
time.
last time.
Oh, I got a new phone. But anyways, while I'm looking this up, did you have any other questions about Loki, his children, anything like that?
What would it be like without Loki's children? What do you think?
Um, well, Odin wouldn't have a sick ass ride.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Um, at the same time, oh, I almost dropped my phone. At the same time, we wouldn't have to worry about Ragnarok happening
Yeah.
because we wouldn't have to worry about the
We wouldn't have hell.
yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, I've got to download this.
I mean, without hell, we'd probably have a bunch of dead people roaming around or something.
Yeah, or they just like take up all the halls of the gods and stuff. But ooh, okay, I got my Hobmal up. This one right here, and it's amazing that I found it this quick. A foolish man is all night awake, pondering over everything. He then grows tired, and when morning comes, all is lament as before. So essentially, like, you want to stay up all night worrying about all your problems. The next day when you wake up, the problems are still going to be there, and you're going to be tired and you can't think straight to
Yeah,
fix them.
and you're not gonna be
Like,
able to help.
this is insane. When I first read through this, I was like, just like, there's some stuff that doesn't make sense because it's written, it was translated with Old English,
Yeah.
and now we're trying to reach it. It's very much written like the Bible. Like, there's thys and these and some weird shit
Mm.
going on.
Romeo and Juliet vibes.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? And then
Odin,
Odin
Odin,
pops up and he's all
wherefore
like, "Hey, don't trust that bitch. She's your cousin and she's 12."
Romeo's like, you right.
Mm. But yeah, I mean,
I think
uh,
we should have something in our podcast, like the episodes, where you read some of the Havamal.
what I want to do is, I don't know, just pick a random one to read.
Yeah,
Because, I mean, you think of a problem, you fucking flip through it. And I mean, mine's digital. Well, I want to get a physical copy, but
that would be cool.
mine's digital. But I want to just start like flipping through, find a random one,
Yeah.
stop on it, read it, see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that is kind of copying another podcast.
Is it?
It's called the Southern Heathens podcast, but they stopped podcasting like 2 months ago,
Oh, really?
and I'm pissed because I like them. They start off with every episode saying, "Hey, fuckers."
Hey, fuckers.
Like this one, stanza 26. A foolish man thinks he know everything if placed in unexpected difficulty, but he knows not what to answer if to the test he is put.
All I heard was la la la.
So every man, like a foolish man, thinks that he knows everything,
Yeah.
but when it comes down to actually test his knowledge, he doesn't know shit.
Wow.
Essentially, like, you brag too much. When it's time to prove
You're
it,
gonna get
you're
caught.
not gonna know it.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody listening, read through the Havamal, skim through it, read a couple stanzas. They're not called verses; they're called stanzas. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
that dangle Christian up
It's
trash.
like potato for to me.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
Oh, we're about to start singing. But yeah, did you want to add on to this anymore, or we want to start tapering off to the end?
um,
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Although we got to sing it out of key so we don't get sued. Hakuna Matata.
oh my god, that's horrible.
No fashion
Stop.
phrase.
Okay, I looked over my notes. I think that's about it.
I wonder if there's a Norse way of saying Hakuna Matata.
Oh my
It
gosh.
means no worries
Every time I
for the
think
rest of
about
your
that,
days.
all I hear is faggot.
Foggart. We didn't end up publishing that episode. Yeah, I did reread the transcript like an hour ago on that one. I might have had a little bit too much to drink on that one.
Me
I'm
too.
glad we didn't release that one.
Yeah, it was a mess.
Yeah, Google how to say beautiful in Old Norse. It's pronounced Foggart.
You think that's where fag comes from?
I don't know, but it's just funny.
Fag.
It's just that mixed with yogurt. Just fag
Really?
yogurt.
Fag yogurt. Hey, you want some fag yogurt?
uh,
Oh my word.
I'll leave that up to the audience. All three of them right now, and I think all three is just me. I don't know how that works.
That's okay. We just keep doing our thing.
Mm. I mean, we've been having fun with this.
It's really fun. I learn so much each time. Like,
And it's good for me to flex my brain muscle. I don't do that very often. It usually hurts when I think.
well, it doesn't hurt when I think, but when I think too hard, then that's when it hurts.
Mm. All right. Well, if that's it, thank you guys for listening to episode 2 of the Half-Assed Heathens podcast. If you guys have a question, feel free to give us an email at half-assedheathenpod, all one word, at gmail.com. You guys can go ahead, comment. It'd be awesome if you guys would, share it with your Facebook groups, your what's it called, Discord, anything like that. Share it with friends. Hell, if it's somebody that you hate and you just want to waste a good almost hour of their time, just send this to them. But yeah, don't forget to give us a follow if you like what you hear. If you have heard the last 2 episodes, apologize for the audio, and hopefully we don't have any issues this time.
Yeah.
Just kind of sucks that we can't listen to it right now. We got to wait until after we're done wasting our time. We've recorded what, two more
Yeah.
that we haven't put up yet because of fucking audio.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But we're still learning. We're still going. We're getting the feel of things. So.
I mean, it's fun because, yeah, we both get to learn some more. Yeah, we're having fun. Hopefully, you guys are having fun too, and hope
Yeah.
you guys appreciate the half-assedness because we are parents. I work a lot.
He does.
We got a lot of stuff going on, so this is just a little hobby for us right now.
Yeah.
But
well, I'm here to support you. So I'm glad we're doing this. Like, I'm really happy about it.
mm,
A lot.
but anyways, thank you guys for listening in, and hope to catch you on the next one. Skull, y'all.
Skull, y'all.